You would not believe how inflammatory that piece of paper is right there.
This proves we didn't make this up, by the way.
Yeah, it does. You don't have to go in close odds. Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. That's it right there. You want to read about someone who has absolutely no idea what the Green Bay Packers are going to be looking at when they come to CenturyLink. Read this thing. Too much in there to go through all of it. Bob, I think we're going to focus on one of the things in particular.
You want to get on the secondary?
You want to do the secondary line?
You want to do that one? Or I mean, there's so many good ones in here. It's so well done.
Well, it's all the things that the Seahawks can present as a challenge, you would think, to the Packers. And they go through it point by point. And you've watched the Hawks, of course. We know that out there. You've been watching them the first 2 weeks. Not just that you're Bob and Groz fans, but actually if you're watching this, I'm sure that you are. Probably Bob and Groz posse members, for that matter. We've named the secondary the Legion of Boom. That's our baby. We you guys came up with the name. We have run with it, and it is the greatest. So to hear this suggestion that was made by this guy in this article about what the Packers need to look out for in the secondary. What was the line on what to worry about with the Seahawks? I think it was their corners they talked about, right?
Talked about the site. They break it down position by position, linebackers, secondary, special teams, all that, and they break it down by individual. Sherman and Browner, 28, are both susceptible to double moves. A former CFL All-Star, Browner is best in bump and run despite 4.64 speed. He has surprising recovery speed.
That's okay so far.
Neither cornerback is physical. Period.
Say it again.
Neither cornerback is physical. That's the end of the statement. They move on to Marcus Trufant after that. I mean, there is no but they do well here. No, neither one of them are physical. Now, Legion of Boom.
Right. It's all about physical.
Notorious for penalties last year, right? Too physical.
Brandon Browner, I think, had the most calls in the league. Yeah.
A little too physical. So this is clearly written by somebody who has not paid any attention nor watched any film of the Seattle Seahawks. And that's not to say that they're going to win. This is not an insult on any level. It's just an uneducated statement. To say they're not physical, you can say that I don't think they're as good as everybody thinks. I think they're overhyped. Whatever. That's an opinion. This is just misinformation.
Yeah, no kidding. And fine. So I'm sure it was the same sort of thing that was handed out in Dallas. They actually even referenced Cedric Benson in here. And the Seahawks are going to have to watch out for Cedric Benson because he really tips the scale. Benson, I think, 80 yards rushing against the Bears last week.
Can I give you, after 2 games, the Green Bay offense broken down. Their rushing attack is ranked 26th in the league at this point. So the emergence of Cedric Benson presenting a problem.
He had a game, and by the way, Mr. Murray of Dallas was averaging almost 6 yards a carry in his career before that game last week. And the Seahawks have been the best run defending team basically in the league the last 9 or 10 games. So all we're really hoping is that this is the sort of information, the sort of key important information. Maybe this is what the Packers are using. Maybe this is why, actually, I'm thinking about it, how lousy they were in game 1 against the 49ers. And frankly, against the Bears at home, they mustered 16 points on offense.
Yeah, they need to get hopefully Pete Carroll has a copy of this and distributed it to the team in there and said, here's what people think, here's what they say our weaknesses are. Have fun. And hopefully the Packers are following suit, saying, all right, this is what they're doing. This is obviously their coaching staff knows better. You're gonna.
Well, let's just hope not. Okay, let's hope not.